Everyone.
Hello, hi. Good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. 大家好. Wow. So
Hello.
early. We have Linda, we have Yvonne, Yan Yi, James. Hello.
Share 咗先。
Yeah, go to
Yes.
do the
So
sharing
of course,
first.
before we start, please help us to click all the like button, share button, subscribe button. Okay. So and of course, you can. I must say thank you to Joseph because every time, when finished already, then I'll see. Joseph actually shared to other platforms as well. Okay. So thank you, Joseph. Okay.
Thank
Hi,
you,
Thank you,
Corinne.
Joseph.
Joseph.
Hi,
So of
Linda, Yvonne, Yandy,
Hello, Yan.
James, Corinne. Hello.
And make sure you all click the like button, okay, when for the video, so that the exposures will get more. All right. So of course, the more you comment, the like button you click, then it will increase the appearance on the videos. Okay. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, tonight we have the Bazi forecast. So fast already, October. Oh my God.
So fast. Hello, Meg.
Hello,
Hi,
Chloe. Hello,
Chloe.
Meg.
So fast, so
即時
fast.
開心嘅日子都係過，
Yeah.
唔開心嘅又係過。You might as well be happy.
Actually, recently, I think last 2 days, Facebook remind us on all the memories, right? So then I saw one of the status and it recorded. I wrote something, okay, and then I also wrote down that a boss made me very angry, okay. So I actually scolded him. Then I keep thinking, was that thing that I was so angry I have to scold him, because 我破功嘛. Then I cannot recall at all what happened. Then I tell myself again, I say, see, no need to be angry because you can't even recall what happened after that.
Okay. Hi, Riza. Hi, Diego. Hi, Mia.
Hi,
Okay,
Mia. Hi, Diego. Hi, Riza.
let's start.
Okay. So,
Hi,
hi, Shelley.
Shirley.
So
Okay.
happiness is here, okay? So don't be upset or angry with anything, okay? Don't not worried. So now we look
Mm,
forward to another new month.
very interesting month. Okay, every year October when I do this forecast, I'm always very tempted to put my dog's photo, but my dog not. The only person in the world who think my dog is cute is me.
Only you. We don't know how to
I'm
appreciate.
I'm well aware of that. So that's why I don't. Okay, so guys, tonight for once I got on date. Okay, so
Ooh. Then you all
stay to the
better
end. Okay,
stay
on
until the end.
date. Okay, singular date. Okay, right. So, start disclaimer, of course. The terminologies we use as well as the Bazi chart are copyrighted materials belonging to Datuk Joya and the JY Mastery Academy. You guys want to learn more about what they do, you know where to go, joya.com. All right. Okay, now, 刺激咯，刺激咯。Okay, Dog Dragon Clash. Listen, first of all, if you guys live in areas that has normalized violence, let's put it that way, please be a bit more careful with your personal safety. This two dogs clashing into the dragon could be seen in one way as retaliation or draconian laws, harsh laws being put down to suppress something, but there's still a fire and metal clashing here at the top, so the people will literally fight back. Also be careful, be watch out for systemic breakdowns, so make sure you always have a backup in case, all right? So systemic backgrounds could be transport or infrastructure failures and stuff like that, okay? Also, there's potential some heightened risk of accidents or natural disasters, particularly with the two with the two dogs. Okay, so could be we're looking maybe ideological wars, those type of stuff. Okay, but there will be some public sympathy triggered. Expect to see emotional backlash on the rise, but the lack of water for now is just a month's energy. Lack of water here is lack of wisdom, no diplomacy. So conflicts are likely to escalate. This is on a larger point of view. Okay, Jonas, what do you think?
Yeah, especially when we see the two of the mountains, the dog zodiac on side by side, they were supposed to be supporting each other, but on the surface layer, you have the pink fire is countering the gung metal, which will affect a lot of corporations, a lot of large organizations, and including employment issue as well. So therefore, this will actually causes a lot of rupture on the surface level. And the critical part actually is when the dragon in the hour pillar, which represent in the global scale, it will represent us, the civilian, will be also affected by the global movement, especially from the global political influence. So when we talk about Mother Nature, natural disaster, well, apparently this month is going to be heightened up. So we can see that the gung metal is supposed to be having the opportunity to combine with the yield, but unfortunately, since the pink fire is the seven killing is trying to disrupt everything, it's very unlikely to have that diplomatic connections. So we'll be seeing the globals. There's still a lot of argument, dispute. People will be condemning each other in a very serious, very critical manner, because pink fire can be quite vocal, can be very glaring. So therefore, this one can causes a lot of people feel sudden, or maybe someone says something that is so sudden, that's so unexpected. It's like, wow, your level you shouldn't be using this kind of word. But how come you use such a low level kind of word to represent you downgrading yourself? So we'll be seeing all these potential pattern. But when it comes to natural disaster, indeed, it's going to be a big issue, especially nowadays. We can see the three little typhoon, they are blooming, they are glowing. So therefore, as we are seeing that this month indeed is not going to be that easy. So we all have to figure out way to, because gung metal, within the normal residentials or our civilian level, we have to figure out a way to defense, despite there are different interests internally, but we have to strengthen ourselves to overcome this kind of natural disaster or the the clashes of the earth element.
Speaking of strengthening ourselves, this chart, okay, if we forget all about whatever is happening out there and up there and stuff like that, you know what this chart is good for? You go to the gym and one more, two more, three.
Also very
It's
good
very
for
it's very good for self-discipline, right? Yes, sorry, Shami.
also very good for what's that, spiritual learning.
It is strengthen our mental psyche.
Yes, physical resistance and mental resistance. Okay, so this is and not everything is 100%, but it's there's always pros and cons. There's always yin and the yang. Okay, so enough of this. Let's move on. Right. So the dog has the
Imperial
advisor.
Such
Okay,
a cute
monthly
advisor.
virtue. Red matchmaker. Hey, this advisor tell me whatever, so I will agree. Okay, buy allergen free food. Okay. Food budget increase by 100%. Okay. Okay. Let's
Because
consumer.
The monthly virtue is also highly supportive of all this charitable, pay it forward, contribute for a bigger purpose, you know. So the more you do, the more you elevate your own energy and your status, yeah. So your mindset will totally shift. So therefore, why not just activate the monthly virtue can sufficiently solve a lot of issue. And for those who wanted to consider, you know, getting into a dating scene again, because the red matchmaker is here. So therefore, for those who are looking forward to, you know, getting opportunity to get referrals, because the horse energy already start to picking up. So maybe you can just select the any day of the Tiger Day to go out to meet people, maybe from someone who could refer you someone, connect you to someone. Maybe it's also auspicious for your lovey-dovey theme of the month.
Okay, so
if people don't refer, don't recommend, then you ask.
Then you ask for it. But you just pay attention because due to the death charm, I just worry that you're too overcrowded, you know, too suffocating yourself in your workload until you neglect to go out. I think you better find a way to sim because you have the pulling setup. In case, you know, your boss keep throwing you a lot of job, then you just find an excuse, Chabu Larry, go out to look for your lovey-dovey girlfriend.
Say this month talk 3, talk 4, say I got chance. So I'm not going to OT. So I must go out find my boyfriend or girlfriend.
I tell you where to find a boyfriend, girlfriend one. Serious one. You go and do charity work lah.
Yes, go for charity sales, you know, participate, volunteer in charity events. Yeah, it will be highly auspicious because you will be finding the right vibes, people who, the one who are also very charitable, their energy is very high level, you know. So you choose either you work like a cow, after that you start with the cascading cloud, or start with all these petty people. You decide. You decide.
Okay. So if you have the dog in your chart, consider paying it forward. Some form of charity work will do. If you don't want to do charity, no, I'm not judging. Okay, mentorship, or sometimes even a kind word with someone helps. Okay, basically just uplift others because monthly virtue is the more you give, the more you get.
Yes.
Okay, and yes, for career and stuff like that, yeah, expect to your boss to have unexpected surprise for you. So you better be clever, Sim, okay?
Yeah, lor.
Okay. And and of course, yes, what Charmaine said earlier, good for spiritual enrichment because the cascading cloud can mean that either you live rent-free in somebody's head or somebody living rent-free in your head, okay? You living rent-free, other people say that one can't do anything about. But the other people living rent-free in your head, now is the time to go and say, okay, goodbye. Okay, right. So next, now animal signs affected is the rabbit. Okay, the rabbit is getting. I would say rabbit is getting prepared for the 2026 onwards. Okay, so this is a month where this is not a month to be following the herd. Let's put it this way. Okay. Be very careful of being swept away by agenda that is not your own. Okay, and strong boundaries will be required of you, especially strong financial boundaries. Okay, yeah, I mean, you want to be generous, of course, it's a good thing to be generous, but lending too freely or covering for others may sometimes leave you holding the bag, and that's not ideal, right? Okay, so also because you are combining with the month, the imperial advisor is within reach. Okay, so but the key is that it has to be a win-win dynamics. Jonas, what do you think?
Yeah, having this, I would say that is highly suitable for you all to, you know, raise your own status. Try to share your knowledge, try to teach or do some sharing. It will definitely benefit other people and also benefit you the most because you will start to feel that the wonder of being able to give. That kind of feeling is very unique. I think you need to experience it yourself. Then only you understand what we are trying to say, because all the energy is already aligned for you.
Okay, and next, tiger. Actually, the ones with the tiger in their chart is most likely to experience the horse energy early. Okay, because you already kind of popping up resources, maybe opportunities or access are popping up on the table. Okay, so you may find that there might be there's already a feeling like there are projects coming up and things like that. So the momentum is beginning to pick up. So keep your eyes open. Don't just sit there and wait. Ooh, horse not here yet. For as far as you're concerned, horse is here already. Okay. Hi Yedi. Hi C Beams.
Hi, Sibin.
Okay.
Hi, Edie.
I want to say to Yedi, because every time when you're so excited, say catch us on live, okay? Trust us, we are excited as you when you catch us on live. Okay.
Okay. Jonas, what you think, Tiger?
I think, like you already said, actually the horse is already start to calling you. I think you just didn't check the message only. So better check your message. Make sure you are always follow up with all this invitation. Sometimes there's a lot of messaging group and everyone is talking too much and you miss out some critical information like invitations, for example. So I would say, pay more attention to participate in all these activities where you can meet the horse zodiac.
Indeed. And then now we talk about the horse zodiac, which will be our soon to be boss. Okay. October lights up your social sphere. So for October, I know you guys will kill me for saying this, but networking is gold for you. If you're looking for mentors, looking for noble people, October is the month, is almost like, last call to do it. Okay, but filter wisely. Not everyone who goes out and calls themselves a mentor or a guru it actually is. Okay, but basically for the horse, regardless whether it's wealth, career, or even relationships, the currency of the month for October is relationships. Okay, if you're shy, don't worry. Okay, you still have your heavenly chef. You take out your heavenly chef. Okay, and you have a meal with people. That's it. Okay. Oh yeah, the horse also this year got peach blossom.
Have Peach Blossom, have Taijin Nobleman, have the Sun Nobleman. So the horse, if
And
you don't
meeting
go
the
out,
meeting the red matchmaker in the dog some more. If
yeah,
you don't go out,
then you're going to waste up a lot of opportunity. You don't buy, it's okay. You don't buy. At least go out to see. You don't buy. You can still go out to have a look. Okay, see what kind of candidate is popping up.
okay, and oops, minor mistake here. Don't mind. Yeah, this is supposed to be dragon. I forgot to change.
Yeah, it's a
Okay, don't mind.
clashing dragon. So what will
Clashing
happen to the
dragon.
dragon?
What will happen to the dragon? The dragon will be clashed out of their comfort zone. Okay, because the existing circle of course has value, but sometimes our existing circles, if it's too tight knit, can become a cage. Yeah, and you can imagine a dragon who cannot spread its wings. Oh, very frustrating. Oh, okay, so this is the mindset I would say to carry into the dog month. Since there's a minor clash for you, so let it clash you out of your comfort zone. Go and meet up with a new group of people, maybe that can give you some form of visibility. And also small changes to your own health routine would also benefit for you. Okay. Sorry.
Yes, this kind of clash will activate two major shark, the disaster shark and also the sky shark. So therefore, you have to be careful in terms of where you're traveling, and you have to pay more attention to the safety of your family members. So these are the critical part that you need to pay attention.
And
Joyce.
then Joyce, what? Oh, license to
Joyce
eat.
said
Thank you.
license to eat.
Yeah. See you next week. Okay. License to eat. I tell you, license to eat. Okay, next let's go to the rooster. This one, clean up month for the rooster. Okay, loose ends, rumors, small misunderstandings, all these small thing, all packing at your piece. Yes, pun intended. Okay, handle them wisely before they turn into a typhoon. Okay, so basically for the rooster, all the small issues, just faster go and settle it. Okay, don't let the small issues spin out of control. Okay, so that's for the rooster. Jonas?
Yeah, and you just focus on activating the earth relief. 搞掂. Dissipate through the environment. If this environment is not suitable to discuss, then change environment. Look for those vibes with your right environment, right vibes, right energy. Then that was further suiting the emotions issue.
Okay, and then the goat. Goat, I
Good
know
and
all good. I know all feeling the brunt. I know. I feel you. Okay, hang in there. Okay, the dog is bringing the horse along, and you would feel that things are getting better. So for now, for October, okay, you got your strength, you got your energy first. Okay, you got it like it's gold, because why? Low energy equals low immunity, mah. Okay, so yeah, it can be physical or emotional. So you spot the spiral early, take the proactive action. Okay, and be careful of the bullies. Don't feed them, don't become one. Okay, so you might experience some form of power play, but is it necessary to play? That depends. You have to use your discernment, use your wisdom. Okay, so this is a month for the goat to actually uh as I said earlier, to learn, know when to just walk away. Okay, Jonas, what do you say?
just be on the defensive side. Try not to entertain, try to delay any major decision making, especially if you feel that maybe you will be at the disadvantaged stage. Then I would suggest you to try to renegotiate and delay. Don't try to make immediate sudden decisions due to the external pressure, because the bullying punishment can be quite brutal. So therefore, this month just lay low, focus on solving domestic issue first. Then the other external issue, you can slowly confront it after the mid of the month.
Yep. And as for the ox, the last animal sign, the ox, this one, because the ox has the elegant seal, the pressure you feel is likely your own perfectionism. Okay, you don't need to have every detail flawless. Neither do you need to demand it from others. Okay, you in Cantonese we say 放过自己,放过他人. Let go of, let go, release the pressure on yourself first, and then you will find that there is clarity. Okay, so because when we have high expectations, there's a very strong chance you will experience knee-jerk reactions, especially when you are under stress. So in October, whatever you do, before you respond, you count to 5.
If
So
5 is not enough, count to 7.
7 not enough, count to 10.
我忍 OK.
Okay, all right, enough with the animal sign. Let's move on to the day masters. All right, of course, we're going to start with the day master of the month, which is the Keng Metal Day Master. Okay, facing a 7 killing month, as I already said. Keng Metal, this one, very good for going to the gym. Really, really very good for going to the gym. Now, the thing is that when 7 killings at the top meets the direct wealth, with or without any lesser consumer, greater consumer, whatever consumer, okay, 7 killings meet direct wealth at the top. It can cause certain reckless action or reckless spending. Why is that? Because somebody apparently has a point to prove. Spend money to prove a point. So hence the first suggestion, redefine dignity. What is face? To yourself. You don't need to tell us, don't tell us. Okay. You what is face to you? Okay, is it face something that is so easily solved uh by buying stuff? Is it ego or is it dignity? That's my question for you. Okay. So but this type of energy for Keng metal, actually Keng metal needs to see fire, unfortunately, sorry to say. Okay, so it's forging you with resilience. And so what you can do, because seven killing sitting on IR very knee jerk as well. So please slow down before you react, okay? Especially the reckless face saving moves, overspending, over promising, overreacting. Okay, and instead of simply just go and fight, just choose allies lah. Okay, Jonah.
Yeah, especially when the seventh killing has been rising up. Yeah, so therefore, you just be remember over your own standard lah, because you are not, you have proven yourself sufficiently. So therefore,
Mm,
you have to maintain your status. Don't react to minor little issue. Even big people, they try to intimidate you. You still have to stay composed, because these are all just noises. All these fractal noises are just, they are just showing
mm,
their side of their identity. You don't need to react. You don't need to fall into their pitfall of their game. As long as you
yes.
maintain your own standard, then okay already. Just consider
Uh,
going out, like, I'm going to the what we call this bazaar market. There'll be a lot of noise. There'll be a lot of different crowd of people. You are just going into different theme this month, so you don't need to totally change and adapt yourself to follow the crowds. No need. Maintain your status. Gao dim.
okay, let me answer Janice. Janice asks, I have Dragon Day, Rabbit in month, and Rooster in year. So which animal shall I refer to? All three of them.
All of them.
Rooster for your professional and social network, Rabbit for your work, and Dragon for yourself and your personal relationship. All three of them. Okay. Bazi is annoyingly complex.
Yes, but that's the fun part.
If it's not so complex, it's not fun.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to
Imagine the parts only have one or two, then okay lah, not so happening. So
Yeah,
yours
no
lor.
look
fun.
very happening.
No
Not so
fun.
fun.
Not fun. Okay, Sin Metal sees a direct officer sitting on direct resource within the context of an indirect wealth year. Okay, Sin Metal, I see opportunities to catch all these fishes. Look like fish or not? Look like fish, right? Okay, to catch all these fishes, I need to build nets. I need to build systems. I need to build credibility so that the net will catch the fishes. So opportunities without a system, opportunities without system is called a waste. Okay, and the authority and reputation for this month grow. This is grow. Okay, can you tell I'm under pressure when I do this? Okay, direct officer on direct resource actually enhances the your reputation and authority as well, although a little bit slow. Okay, and of course discipline, if you are not into all this building system and stuff like that, that's cool. Okay, discipline itself can also fuel confidence for yourself and growth. So this is the month to think about how you discipline your own life, how you approach to life. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Okay, but a bit slow because very by the book. Jonas.
Yeah, but since that you mentioned about catching the fish, actually it's very simple. Yeah, because this direct officer is about streamline processes, streamline the flow. After that, it turn all the flow into producing your resources. Sort of like,
Mm,
instead of creating the net, you can use all this vacuum sucking all the fish into your own container. So therefore, this is the month where you really need to further streamline and increase your capacity to hold more. Turn whatever knowledge you have learned to further streamline, and maybe one bunk or one storage is insufficient, you need more, it's fine, because those are eventually will help you to grow yourself. Maybe because you also have the hidden friend star out there, which means that maybe you can ask for your peers and give opportunity for other people to monetize, hire them, maybe renting their space. So therefore, this is a good month for you to further streamline your processes and find out wherever you can leverage, because the moment you can leverage, you're giving other people's opportunity. This will also indirectly level up your own status.
Yep. Okay. Charmaine, should I pause for you or should I continue?
I see her so kanjiong. I don't know whether I should delay or not. But since she's so kanjiong, let her.
Sorry, because while they were talking, then I'm very free, ma. So I'm very free. I thought I want to type first, then I share later. I press E, come in post already.
Sorry, you off your mic and I continue run water. Okay. Hey, the indirect wealth. Now, Chloe, we not yet think yet, not yet. Direct wealth sitting on 7 killings. Okay, in the context of a hurting officer, these three together very gung ho. Okay, high risk, high reward, and run water. Seriously, honest, real talk. You between you and me. If I ask you to slow down, you listen, man.
Already jalan, already move already.
Already done already. Okay, so high risk, high reward. Temptation to speculate will be pretty high, or to take bold moves. And you, as rainwater, you know that if there's one thing you have a lot of, it is courage. Okay, so or it could be you, or the other scenario could be you feel forced into a pivot. This energy, because of the 7 killing at the bottom here, is like put your money where your mouth is type of energy. Okay, so you might be for, because you went out there, you talk, and now people ask you, you show proof lah. Okay, so basically this is big expectations to deliver the receipts, deliver something tangible now. Okay, the best play for this energy, reinvest money into whatever tools, equipment, or systems that you want to improve improve efficiency, improve the scale. Okay, so for me, this is how the best way for rainwater to use this energy. Okay, because you see my solo here, he buy cheap leather, no good, no good. Okay, Jonah.
Yeah, so therefore this month is time for you to launch as soon as possible already, because you have been talking, you have been sharing all your ideas. So it is time for you to really embrace this month energy and start to do something about it. Because despite the 7 killing there, that could be slightly challenging, but everything when you are investing into the right resources, it can solve the problem. Whatever money can solve, just get it sorted out. Otherwise, you lose your faces, or hurting officer here. You also don't want to be in question, right? It's not so good.
If money can solve the problem, it's not a problem.
Yeah, agree. Unless that problem is maybe some problem require more money to solve it only lah.
Yes.
So you do your budgeting, but the concern is rainwater. You must have a limit . Do not wait until next month, because you have tendency to do a lot of research after that next month. Never mind, play safe. Don't play within the rules, within the budget. So therefore, have a short timeline to process. Use whatever you can. Buy the solution first. Buy first. Experience first.
Okay, next, Koi water. Okay, Koi water is sitting. The whole year is eating God year. So ideation, strategizing, innovation, all this happening. The meeting with the direct wealth month is like feels like a completion circle, a completion loop. direct wealth on direct officer. Now is the time I deliver the job done. Find a nice close day, deliver the project. Okay, so the direct wealth, direct officer would be the keyword is sustainability. Systems, formulas, documentation, processes, anything that can make the better keyword is repeatability. Okay, so you complete your ideas, focus on repeatability, pass to somebody else and do, because you know you're already losing interest, right?
Definitely. Good water by now, you already know that indeed this is the
Now,
month for you to really turn whatever ideas you have. Just time to package one. I know because you have tendency wanted to give everything, but since IR also represent that you'll be very adaptive to according to the current batch of people's need. So focus on whatever their priority right now, whatever feedback they are asking, give them whatever they want first. The rest you reserve lah, because you still can monetize it in the future date, right? So therefore, you don't need to sell off everything. You just need to sell off whatever you have based on the demand. After that, the rest you reserve and make it replicable. You can clone it. You can slowly unleash. Oh, actually, there are more stuff to you can upsell in the future package. No need to sell at one go.
Okay, next is for the Jiawood. Sorry, Charmaine. Okay, you know who this is? Goodness.
Cannot see 睇唔清楚 You have to yell.
You don't know this post so iconic one.
I forgot the name. Prince or what?
Oh my God, Freddie Mercury and I want to break free. Okay, tell you story first. Okay, Jiawood in a rock wealth year. Feel like so many competitors all coming trying to climb on me. Okay, and meeting with the eating god and indirect wealth year. It's like I don't want I don't want all this. I don't want to be tied down. I don't want to play with them anymore. I want to break free. I want to do my own thing. Okay, eating god producing indirect wealth, fantastic. It's strong imagination. If left unchecked, becomes fantasies. Yeah, but if it's harnessed well, this is a great month to do ideation and strategy. Okay, because I no longer want to play with this month, this bunch. Liao. No, you're all go. I don't want the crowd noise. Okay, I want freedom from the minions.
Branching out my own way, my
own way. I don't follow the market. Why should I follow the market? I am Jiawood. Okay, so now here's the thing. Think of rock wealth as minions, because Jiawood's rock wealth is many. Many. Okay, so use the crowd to feed your ideas, because at the end of the day, your rock wealth still producing your eating god, right? So you send out the minions to collect all the market information and come back, and then you go and think about how this idea evaluate, that idea evaluate, and ta-da, one, and you can do your own thing lah. Okay, Jonas, over to you.
Yes. So therefore, because you have been chained or being tied down by all this, you will try to find out how, try to leverage on your expertise, how to build a strong system, for example. So it's time for you to find out, hey, how are all these people are doing, after they are leveraging on me, it's time for me to observe and find out what are the gap that they are not solving, that you find it more fascinating for you to play with. Because I know you are trying to build something which is more dependable, but eventually, if you don't build something different, something unique that can be totally detached, then it's going to be a waste of time. So therefore, I think it's time for you to branch out and do things in your way, because the indirect wealth is also knowing how to act smart in terms of monetize your ideas.
Because it's a month's energy. If you one thing that you can do, one thing, okay, then you use October 1st to draft your 2026 strategy, where you want to go. Okay, only that one only takes what, half an hour, half a day,
Half an hour, yeah.
maximum.
Maybe half a day maximum for you to contemplate, daydreaming.
daydreaming, doodle a bit, get inspired, make vision board, all that, half a day lah. Okay, all right. So next is the Yi Wood. Okay, Yi Wood is hurting officer sitting on the direct wealth. Okay, still output producing wealth within the context of a friend year. Okay, hitting officer can mean talent, yeah. Talent converting into delivery, talent must be monetizable. Otherwise, you got talent for what? For self-satisfaction, no? For
Short and real talk,
self-satisfaction, no? Okay, no?
because I
Okay.
can talk, so I talk. Lor.
Uh, okay. So hurting officer producing direct wealth means is walk direct wealth and seven killing walk your talk. Okay, so this is for Yiwood, this is accountability month. Okay, so the easy way to use this is don't wait for perfect. Bootstrap one MVP, one small, get one part of the project complete. Don't go for perfection. Just get that momentum to continue that momentum. Okay, and of course, please network wisely. Avoid overcommitment because the meeting hurting officer, meeting friend, everybody talk. Jonas, what do you think?
Yeah, so therefore this month you have to do two things. First is talk to all these potential buyers or investors, people you are trying to win the pitch against. And another part, you have to connect yourself to all these technical specialists, people who can help you to sort out all the technical aspect part. Because asking you to solve the technical part is going to be draining, it's not your main passion, right? The most important is finding leverage. So therefore, this month you do have to balance. But I would suggest, like Pauline already mentioned, you have to prioritize on in terms of the marketing side on looking for potential clients, potential pitch people who could be buying from you, so that you were able to fulfill that part eventually. Ask another group of people help you to solve the technical issue. Okay, don't try to do everything by yourself as usual.
Okay, and then next is the Pink Fire. Pink Fire is called burnout. Okay, friend weakening the direct resource. Okay, is called low bat. So low battery. Okay, battery no more, need to charge. Okay, so the strategy is pace pace yourself. As a pink fire, you know how to pace. Of all the 10-day masters, you know very well how to pace. Okay, so pace yourself. Also, friends sitting on eating court, it's a good month to mix business with pleasure. Network casually but with purpose. Okay, this is this is not the time to be picking up new info. This is a good month to be repurposing. But because it's a friend month, no matter what, networking opportunities would be there. So why not mix business with pleasure, but stay purposeful.
Yes,
Okay.
because you have the
Yeah,
rock
Joyce, I
star.
see you next week, huh?
So because
See
you have
networking.
double fire, yeah, so it's going to be very bright, and you will be talking with a lot of ideas, sharing a lot of experience, knowledge with like-minded people who you find is interesting to build more intellectual discussion. Yeah. So therefore, maybe you don't mind to go down to the stage or go down to the field, talk to people, let people feel your real presence, let people feel the way you talk, the way you build and lead the crowd. So it's highly suitable for you to either host events or going down to site visit to talk to people on the ground level. So therefore, this is a very auspicious month for you to learn, to share, and from there, people may find you more fascinating and able to pick your brain a little bit lah. Rockwell, just let them pick a little stuff from you, make them feel wow, very shocked, very personalized experience. After that, yeah, then people will keep looking for you, because they already connected to your vibes, right?
Chloe, I'm sorry, I can't remember if you're paying fire, but serious talk, if paying fire battery already low, at least take one day and just unplug from the matrix. Okay,
Totally unplugged.
because the pink fire can soldier on one because you know it's like the sun lah, tired or not tired, so still every day. Okay, but rest actually is non-negotiable. So because nowadays when we want to rest, the hustle culture, okay, so makes us feel very guilty, right? So if battery already low, please one day, just give yourself one day. Okay. Next is the thing fire. Almost finished already. Then Charmaine can come alive. Sorry, Charmaine. Okay. This month I couldn't find any interesting point to select. So towards the end. Okay. Thing fire sees rob wealth on hurting officer. Noisy. Very noisy. Some more in the indirect resource here. Okay. So this is when this happens, you might encounter situations where people are just talking nonsense. Okay, no depth, a lot of bravado, a lot of arrogance. Okay, so you don't play along lah. Okay, just because they talk nonsense doesn't mean you have to talk nonsense, right? Because Rob Wells on hurting officer is very noisy crowd. Everybody use own common sense. Okay, so and also in terms of business and career, Rob Wells on hurting officer is price war. Okay, because rob wealth is price war and hurting officer is viral. So please don't get yourself stuck into a price war. Okay, okay. But this type of energy is good for short promos, short viral bursts, early moves. You know, like pre-Christmas sale. You know, okay. Because you see, thing fire with Bang Fire. Okay, in the daytime, Bang Fire, there's no way Thing Fire will overcome Bang. Okay, but at night, ha. So this is candle versus time. Timing matters. They need to learn how to time. Okay, Jonas.
Yes, so this month also call the needs for you to outthink your competitor to claim your voices. Yeah, so therefore you may need to shout out once in a while. So to let people know, at least you need to let the vast crowd out there know that you are available, you are still alive, and you are still active. You know, sometimes there are tendency of people sunk in the voice of the social. So therefore you need to find the right timing to shout out when is the most vibrant time for you to share your voice. So therefore, timing, you need to find out what kind of topic, which kind of wave that you can leverage on so that it will help you to elevate yourself. So you need to be very advantageous in terms of designing or capturing either certain drama, certain social issue. You know, some people are very good in capitalizing the noise. So if you can do that, well, that would be highly advantageous for you. Maybe you just shout one time, after that other people will keep spreading, wow, that fella say about this, and so everyone start to, you know, fried rice. You're going to fry all your past message all over again.
Okay, next is the Wu Earth last two. Okay, when indirect resource weakens the direct officer. Okay, there is a risk of your authority being undermined by potentially own self-caused one. So this one is called FAFO, okay, because you go and indulge in gossip, you go and indulge in all these little so-called fun sharing. Okay, don't. Okay, that's it. We do this so early, okay, so it's not yet October, okay, so all of October, for Earth, you just sit there. Okay, your sin metal hurting officer, you keep inside your mouth, don't open. Okay, do what you do best lah. Okay, if you need to tell, you go home and tell your pet. Okay, you go home and tell your cat, tell your dog. Okay, you need to tell someone. Okay, because with when indirect resource weakens the direct officer, that is the risk, undermining the authority that you have built because of indulging in these social indulgences. Okay, now indirect resource on friend, of course, I think most would know by now, a lot of recurring problems showing up. Instead of just firefighting, try to spot problems as well, spot the patterns in these recurring problems if you can, so that you can start working towards fixing it. And of course, indirect resource is it's complement, it expands. It's like, many. On sitting on Friend Star is a good month to connect with new friends through existing friends. In other words, you activate the 6 degrees of separation. Jonas, what do you think?
Yeah, so for Wu Earth, by now, I think since your seventh killing year until now, you really need to contemplate also, yeah, to see if are you fulfilled, are you satisfied with this kind of vibes, this kind of workflow, this kind of a lifestyle? If yes, then you continue. If no, then you may need to consider to see where is the next level for you. If you feel that it's already feeling stuck, I prefer to move on, then it's better for you to decide now, because next year is going to be your IR, indirect resources year. So therefore, this is a crucial month for you to really sit down and contemplate what kind of lifestyle that you really desire to live. So I think by now, Wu Earth, take some time to sit down, ask you yourself what you have achieved, and is this a lifestyle that you wanted to continue until next few years? If yes, then okay. If no, then you have to start to do something about it, because yeah, especially Wu Zi, Earth Red, and all this about to be clash, about to be combined, and tree harmony, and so on and so forth. Next year is going to be quite intense. The fire element will causes you to self-doubt by quite a lot. So you better make your decision faster.
Okay, next is G Earth. Okay. Direct resource now weakening 7 killing. Very good. Okay, good for health. Okay. Good for direct resource on rock wealth is I giving to many, I nobleman to many people. People who have what problems. Okay, so this is also a good one to be charitable, to get involved in volunteering. Okay, but choose carefully who deserves your help lah, because nowadays got all these weird groups one. Okay, so and also if you don't want to be doing this type of stuff, that's fine, not judging. Okay, then consider for your staff or for your team, refresh their training, share some knowledge with them, package some insights basically. Okay, so that's for the G Earth, very simple. Okay, Jonas, what do you think?
Yes, this is the month where what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So you have to turn whatever that doesn't kill you, that is becoming your source of inspiration to empower other people. So therefore, do go out to do charity training, help other people to learn from your experience, learn from your strategy, how you be able to deploy your creative, unorthodox way to tackle problem, how you see the other side of all these challenge. What are all these challenge I try to bring you? What are the jewel, the diamond? Because like GF producing sea metal, they are very shiny one. So therefore, it's time for you to help other people to strategize, to learn how they can become better, and how they can be able to position their own ability to shine, the ability to overcome by building their own self-resiliency.
Okay. John, Charmaine, wake up already. Okay.
GF, it's time for you to
Bing, bing, bing! Yeah, finally.
Holly.
That one just now.
Hang on. Sorry. Before you start, sorry, wait lah. Okay, guys, got on date at the end, you stay, Okay, over to Charmaine.
Must stay one, okay? So usually it's like this. So of course, thank you to those who have already signed up. Thank you for your strong support. Okay. I think some is continuously for the 5th years already. Okay. So thank you. All right. So for those who yet to enjoys to answer you, no special. The early price is already a special. Okay. So there will be no special promo. Special promo starts early now. So of course, to all that who hasn't, please do so. So yeah. Just now I clicked too fast. Now I can click again. So and those who are signed up earlier, of course, we have this first 100 sign up, you will get your personalized life path annual report. Okay, so it's filling up. All right, so please make sure that you do so. Okay, so because last year we actually have some quite a good numbers that didn't get it. Okay, so make sure. And our early bird closing will be on the 15th of November. So in case you know, happy moments, you will sometimes tend to forget things easier. All right. Just in case you overlooked it, you better do it earlier. Okay. So later you don't late already, then say, oh, you know, I late one day. Sorry, no count. Done. Do it now. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so interested here, this is the QR, and by if also, yes, thank you to everyone who has already signed up, especially our repeat hackers. Okay, I just want to add, hack my 2026 very, very business and career focus, is building focus. Okay, so please understand that when you're signing up. All right. Okay, Jonas, anything to add before I go on to the next part?
No, everyone has been dire to wait for the on date. On
Only
date.
one only.
On date.
Okay, so
On date.
October 2025. Nice. Best one is the Southwest lah, the 8 and the 9. Okay. After I deliver my project, and then I get the reputation very good. Okay, 8 and 9. And the 9 and 1 also is great for collaboration and stuff. So these are the two key areas that we want to be looking at for activation. So with that, we will have the on date. And as usual, I like to find dates where I can do both at the same time, but please don't be greedy like me. Okay, pick one. Pick one. You want collaboration, you go east. Okay, you want recognition, reputation, you go to the southwest. Okay, recognition and reputation that leads to more transactions. Okay, then you go southwest. Right, if already have in the southwest, then very good. So this is the date, October 16, Thursday, 1:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. I know it's a weekday. I can't dictate that. Okay, that day a client asked me, why can't you give me all weekend only? Oh,
You ask the universe, oh.
because
Ask
the
the universe.
universe won't give me. So this October 16 between 1:30 to 3 p.m. at the southwest is 8998, which is a nice combo, and 9119 in the east. So again, choose which one you prefer. Okay, but it's it's a horse day. So if you're born in the year of the rat, no go for you. No go. Okay, honestly, this day doesn't have a whole lot of auspicious, a lot of wealth stars, but the hour I chose has a wealth star. So it has, what's important is the tree harmony, first of all, because you want to use the tree harmony to be able to tap into the incoming energies, and also the happy spirit and the important stability. Okay, this date not great for funeral, but we're not doing funeral, we're doing activations. Okay, all right. So we're done.
Okay.
Okay. Any question? No, right? All very clear.
Okay, no question. I saw Tong.
搞掂.
So fast. All happy and anticipating another new month to come, right? So sure lah, otherwise you guys won't be here, right? If next month hopeless already, why still here, right? Yeah, just because of next month is always hopeful. That's why you guys are here. Of course, not only next month you want to be hopeful, next year also you want to be hopeful. That's why you must come to hack, okay? So, and of course, reminder again, sign up, okay? And then next week is going to be Jonas' channel, all right? So we're going to talk about Chiman on next week. And then yeah,
Next
for
week I
those
won't be
that who-
around. I'm sorry. Okay, so next week you see
Mm,
the two of them. So next week is only top two.
So next week is top one. The other is not one.
One top, one
Top
not.
one and not one. 一講一噏okay. All right. So, of course, for those that who can join us live, please continue come in to join us live. All right. So, we are definitely as excited as you all. Okay. All right. So we will see you all. Have a
Next
good
week. Have
day,
a
and
great
those that
month
who
as
are
well.
going to bed, sweet dreams. Okay. All right.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, Yedi. So see you